Hey guys, EC Network here, coming at you with another video. Cartoon Network has begun to announce their new episode offerings for the beginning of next year, being 2025, and as a part of this announcement, they revealed that on Saturday, January 4th at 9 a.m., Craig of the Creek will be airing its next batch of new episodes, and what this signifies to us is this is going to be the beginning of the end for Craig of the Creek, because if you guys don't know, Craig of the Creek only has 4 episodes left to premiere before the show has aired its last and final episode, meaning that if these episodes are starting to premiere on January 4th, we should be seeing the last of these 4 episodes airing on Saturday, January 25th, assuming that these episodes are airing one per week for, 4 consecutive weeks, and Cartoon Network doesn't decide to air 2 of them and then take a 6-month hiatus between them, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, it looks like Craig of the Creek is going to be coming to an end very, very soon, and this brings forth a lot of questions for Cartoon Network, because honestly, Craig of the Creek has been one of their big shows over the past half decade or so, and now that it's going to be leaving Cartoon Network, what's going to be taking its place? As I've said in countless videos over the past year plus to you guys, Cartoon Network really only has a handful of shows that are airing semi-consistent new episodes, right? You have Craig of the Creek, Teen Titans Go, Total Drama Island's Revival, and other than that, there's really not much else on the channel that's airing new episodes. I know We Baby Bears is out there, that's supposed to be airing new episodes, but as I discussed in a recent video, We Baby Bears hasn't had a new episode in the entirety of 2024 air. Supposedly it's coming back for 2025, but I don't think that bodes well for that show. But nevertheless, yeah, Craig of the Creek is coming to a conclusion, and to answer the question as to what could take its place, there actually is a new show that's going to be airing its premiere the same day that Craig of the Creek is starting to air its final batch of episodes. On January 4th at 9:30 a.m., Totally Spies is going to be airing its premiere for the 7th season on Cartoon Network. Now, I'm not suggesting that this show is going to take the place of Craig of the Creek, because Craig of the Creek is obviously a show that's produced in-house by Cartoon Network Studios, and Totally Spies is obviously based on a legacy property that's acquired, that's made by an outside studio. So I don't exactly think they're on level playing field, because they're 2 very different shows, but at least there is a new show premiering to start off the new year. That's what I'm trying to get at here. The other thing I wanted to discuss with you guys about the Craig of the Creek finale and the last episodes that are airing for it is, quite frankly, I'm not really sure why this show didn't end in 2024. I said this, I think, last year, talking about the shows that are ending in 2024, and I said, yeah, Craig of the Creek is supposed to be airing its final batch of episodes, and outside of Cartoon Network holding them back for some reason, this show should conclude in 2024, and what do you know it, for some unforeseen reason, Cartoon Network decided to hold back the last 4 episodes of Craig of the Creek for 2025, and I'm not really sure why. If you guys don't know, Craig of the Creek is airing its 6th season right now, which is going to serve as the final season for the show. It premiered on June 1st of this year, being 2024, episode 1 of it being Rise and Shine. It was airing episodes consistently every single week until, for some reason, on July 6th, after the 6th episode of the season aired, being Slumber Party, they decided to take a 6-month hiatus or so and not premiere the next episode until January 4th, like I said, of the year 2025. So quite frankly, Craig of the Creek should be over already. I'm not really sure why Cartoon Network decided to hold the last 4 episodes of the series for like 5 or 6 months to air in January, when they were airing out the episodes consistently on a weekly basis. It's just something that bothers me with Cartoon Network with their show premieres. Like, I don't understand why, just in general with them, they seem to just kind of at ad hoc, at random, decide to cut off shows mid-season and not air episodes for months, if not years, just for an unforeseen reason. Like I said before, We Baby Bears hasn't aired a new episode since 2023. It's in the middle of its 2nd season, and for some reason it just took a year-long hiatus from Cartoon Network, despite airing episodes in Asia. Total Drama Island's Revival, as we've discussed a multitude of times lately, aired its 1st season in 2023 in other parts of the world, aired its 1st season in the US in 2024. The 2nd season's already wrapped up and aired in other parts of the world this year, and it's yet to get a release window yet on Cartoon Network here in the US. If I had to venture to guess, I'd imagine it's probably coming at some point in the early parts of 2025, probably in the first half of the year, unless if they're going to hold that for the summer, because they want that to be their summertime show for people to watch. But yeah, I just don't understand why Craig of the Creek is kind of just being hung out to dry. Like, it's just so weird to me that if you're a fan of this show and you're watching every single episode consistently, like, yeah, I like this series. I haven't seen every episode. I do watch reruns from time to time on Cartoon Network, but I'm not sitting here, waiting to see what happens next in Craig of the Creek. I'm not watching every single episode. episode week to week. But if you're someone who is, you know that the show is ending. You might be like bittersweet, right? Because you're thinking, oh, I can't wait to see these new episodes. I can't wait to see what Craig of the Creek has in store for me. But at the same time, it's bittersweet because like, oh, these new episodes are coming, but it's also going to signify the end of the series. And basically what Cartoon Network has done is they've kind of left you high and dry, right? You thought that, oh, in the summer, we're getting the finale of Craig of the Creek. We're having weekly episodes airing. There's only 10 episodes left. So presumably over the next 10 weeks, we're going to see the end of Craig of the Creek. But instead, what they decide to do is let's air 6 of those episodes over the span of 6 weeks. Then let's hold the rest of them till January for no rhyme or reason. Like there's no logical reason as to why you would be doing that. Unless if for whatever reason behind the scenes, these last 4 episodes weren't done yet and they needed to finish working on them before airing them. But I remember seeing a tweet a long time ago from someone who worked on Craig of the Creek saying they wrapped up the storyboard for the final episode last year in 2023. So yeah, this should have been done for a while. So I really don't know why Cartoon Network's holding these last 4 episodes till January of 2025. It just seems rather strange to me. And just like they're extending the life of this series for an extra 6 months, but for what reason? It's not like you have a big show that's going to take its place. Yeah, you have Totally Spies coming, but that's not going to replace Craig of the Creek. Anyways, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about all this. What do you guys think about the finale of Craig of the Creek, presumably coming on January 25th of the year 2025, unless if they decide to arbitrarily delay it for no reason again. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to see more content like this from DC Network. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.